Hi, my name is Rima and I recently graduated from Exeter University where I got an LLM in International Human Rights Law. I'm now working for a high street firm of solicitors where I'm specialising in civil litigation. I'm soon to be a chartered legal executive. Some of the defining moments when I was a student at Exeter University were firstly when I got to do an internship at the United Nations office in Geneva in Switzerland. I was able to go along and act as an intern at an international event to do with business and human rights, which meant I could network with a variety of international people. My second defining moment was probably when I studied my dissertation. It took me about a year to do it, and when I submitted it, I was quite gutted because it felt like I had nothing to do anymore. I really enjoyed doing the research and I really enjoyed writing each chapter. And thirdly, a defining moment is when I had the opportunity to network with teaching staff at the university and other international students, which gave the course a really big variety. I knew that I always wanted to study at postgraduate level, and it was after I undertook my undergraduate degrees that I decided I wanted to specialise in litigation. The International Human Rights Law degree gave me the skills that I needed to work in a firm of solicitors specialising in litigation, particularly on things such as case study analysis, factual analysis and advocacy. If I were to give some tips to current students now, it would be don't nail your colours to the mast at an early stage. Think about what you want to specialise in and watch how the world and the law evolves around you. In my first and second years in undergraduate study, I was convinced that I wanted to be a criminal defence practitioner. However, now I'm a property litigator. If you'd have asked me in my first and second years at university if I wanted to be a property litigator, I would have said no way. However, looking back now, if you were to ask me if I wanted to go back and be a criminal defence practitioner, that would be something that I would say no way. At university, as a student, you're often faced with tutorials where you are given problem-solving exercises. I found that the skills that I used in those tutorials have come with me, and I've managed to refine them in practice, where I'm problem-solving with people's cases, I'm using case organisation skills, and I'm also working as a team. These are all skills that you pick up at university and you learn to refine through your career. What I've learned since leaving university is never say no to an opportunity. It will always lead to something else. And secondly, take time to speak to every single person you meet because they will always have something to offer. These are both tips that are worth considering for your future career. Always think about the bigger picture and where your career is going to take you.